If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We're going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity, and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. I didn't think that I was supposed to be there. And at 9 years old, I was inquisitive, and I wanted to know what was in that trap door. My name is RICCARDO Hutchins, and I first got interested in First Emmanuel through their outreach ministry. Well, I've been ringing the bells for about 50 years, and it kind of feels good, you know, just to be recognized for something that I just like to do. I knew that there was something to that trapdoor. You have to be very careful, you know, getting to, you know, the first level, because you have to reach out and begin to touch the bells, ring the bells, you know, with prayer. There's no salary in this. There's no compensation in it. I'm sort of anonymous, you know, when I do it sometimes, and I just really enjoy being the bell ring at First Emmanuel. And by the time I got to the bell fry, where the bells live, I began to touch the bells, and I began to ring them from that level. I'm really not supposed to go to the bell fry. They tell me that, but I don't know. I kind of hear God calling me, so I go, and I just want to be as close to God as I can. You're actually looking at history itself. 1884, 1911. I mean, these bells have significant dates that are on them. Cast iron, steel, for real. It's spiritual for me, especially reaching out and touching the granddaddy bell and just, you know, just feeling God. I heard the word. I have been instructed to yell and tell, to let it ring and sing about the symphony of life. We were created from the dust, and God breathed into us a destiny, a purpose, creativity, concepts, ideas, and much more. As little boys growing up in the church, I sort of hung out in the bell tower. No one knew this, you know, for a while, until one day Pastor Becker seen me coming down out of the hatch that closes to go up into the bell tower. I was in fear because I thought that I had done something wrong. And he and I began to look at each other and talk. He says, Quasimodo? And I didn't really understand what he meant by Quasimodo. And he says, you're the bell ringer. And I go, oh, yeah? Okay, we'll see about that. And I continued to think about what I had done. And I was watching some movies, and one of the movies that I was watching was called The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And the hunchback was comfortable just living in the bell tower, just ringing the bells and being away from people. But what he was doing was he was bringing people to God. From then on, I would come to church, and I would go into the tower, and I would ring the bells. And from that day to now, that has been a passion, you know, of mine. It's a very unique feeling. I feel like I'm in heaven. It's sort of difficult to explain sometimes, being, you know, that close, you know, to God and not understanding all of the things that I should understand. You need to be a light, RICCARDO, in somebody else's life. And you need to bring them there with a bell or with a word of God. The hand of the universe has been laid upon us. I give praise to God for writing this song. Everything in life becomes a song. Everything we touch becomes a song. Touched by the song of life and love, nearer than breathing, closer than hands and feet, the bells continue to ring. Ding, 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 dong. The bells of First Emmanuel ring and sing.